Yesterday, the Feast of Our Lady of Lourdes was also the 22nd Annual World Day of the Sick. Hello, I'm Father James Kubicki, and Pope Francis wrote a beautiful message for the occasion entitled, Faith and Charity. We ought to lay down our lives for one another. Here's part of what he wrote. I turn in a special way to the sick and all those who provide them with assistance and care. The Church recognizes in you, the sick, a special presence of the suffering Christ. It is true. At the side of, and indeed within our suffering, is the suffering of Christ. He bears its burden with us, and he reveals its meaning. When the Son of God mounted the cross, he destroyed the solitude of suffering and illuminated its darkness. We thus find ourselves before the mystery of God's love for us, which gives us hope and courage. Hope because in the plan of God's love, even the night of pain yields to the light of Easter, and courage, which enables us to confront every hardship in his company, in union with him. The incarnate Son of God did not remove illness and suffering from human experience, but by taking them upon himself, he transformed them and gave them new meaning. By virtue of baptism and confirmation, we are called to conform ourselves to Christ, who is the Good Samaritan for all who suffer. When we draw near with tender love to those in need of care, we bring hope and God's smile to the contradictions of the world. When generous devotion to others becomes the hallmark of our actions, we give way to the heart of Christ and bask in its warmth, and thus contribute to the coming of God's kingdom.